guys, welcome back to Trend Talks. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mirald, and need I remind you that we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So tell a friend to tell a friend so that they can hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow this amazing community that's pro Harry and Meghan. Now, a lot happened during the VE Day celebration. First things first, we know that the turnout was not as huge as it always used to be. You know, the crowds are dwindling. We know that for sure. And the derangers, the haters, they had this audacity to Photoshop, to even use a former Jubilee event, pictures to claim that, the crowds are packed with that Harry and Meghan, we still the monarchy. William, Kate, Camilla, Charles, they still have it. They can pull in crowds. No, honey, no, boo boo. The crowds are dwindling. The crowds are dwindling. And also, what was bizarre? Not that it's bizarre. We know. Despite the VE celebrations, the focus was still on Harry and Meghan. Harry's BBC interview, which, by the way, for some weird reason, they're still dragging it. They keep talking, writing tons and tons of articles. But we know at the end of the day, it's because they want clicks. Without Harry and Meghan, they don't have engagement. Without Harry and Meghan, no one is going to pay attention to whatever it is they're celebrating. And it's such... that just should tell you everything. So now there's a group. I love this group. You guys know I love this group because at the end of the day, they do what the media is supposed to be doing. And what is that, you may ask? They stand on business. They call out the monarchy for who they are. They call them out. When they are not doing their job, they remind them, hey, we fund you, but you are not working, but rather you are on vacations day in, day out. What is happening? And I also love them because they are always defending Harry and Meghan. That's why I love them even more. So for anyone who does not know, I'm talking about Republic Group, and they are a movement that is known to be wanting the monarchy to be abolished and to replace it with an elected head of state. So they are known to troll them, they are known to slam them, name it all. Most importantly, they are known to boo at them. They are good when it comes to booing at King Charles, Camilla. They are booed at, and it's always such a great moment to witness because for a while now, we know that the leftover royals have always wanted Harry and Meghan to be booed at, to be hated, name it. But everywhere Harry and Meghan go, we see them being embraced, loved, applauded, and that just speaks volume. So anyway, let me not waste your time. Let me get into it. This is going to crack you. It's going to crack you. So Queen Camilla and the evil king, right? With the terrible king, the vile, rotten king, are just having a bad day. For once, the world got to see just how pathetic, how awful, how rotten King Charles is by denying his son's security and his grandbabies, that is Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. We know that he does not care about their safety, and he's done that time and time again. So the world got to see that, and people have been dragging him, people have been calling him out, and it's such, just wonderful to bash him. Even the Republic Group did the same thing. But now, during the VE celebration, something else happened. And I'm going to insert here. So you're going to watch a clip. And this clip is during the VE celebrations. And Queen Camilla dropped our plastic water bottle. And the Prime Minister helped her pick it up. And now this moment has now since been going viral. People are talking about it. And are saying that he does not have class. She is not a classy queen. Because what do you mean? You are a queen. You dropped a water bottle. Why would you chase over a water bottle when you can just have it replaced with another new water bottle? And also there's speculation that people are starting to think that maybe that was no water in the first place, that maybe it's liquor, alcohol, or whatever, because it does not make sense. And also people were keen to say, if this was Meghan, oh my God, if this was Meghan, I don't even want to imagine how they'll be, just writing articles, how she's classless, how she does not know it. But their queen, look at what, this is who they chose. This is who they ended up with. At the end of the day, they settled for that. You made your bed, you might as well lie in it. So this moment has since gone viral, and of course, as always, Republic Group had to jump in on the troll wagon. So they reposted the clip and they said, okay, the Queen of England 2.0. And let me tell you, that post has garnered over almost 200,000 impressions. And the trolling, the comments are wild. The comments are wild. They are nasty. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to read some of the comments because they are just nasty. They're nasty. And they're just in reference to, I don't even want to repeat it, just know they're nasty. If you want, you can go check out the Republic page. The comments, oh my God. The people really cannot stand this woman, and it just speaks volume. They say, the class, the monarchy died with the late Queen Elizabeth. This is not a classic queen, a concubine, all sort of words, which I'm going to read some of the few comments that I was able to literally handpick, because the other ones were just nasty work and I could not repeat whatever it is I was saying. So you just have to bear with me. And they were literally, I'm not even exaggerating, they were just nasty. So I cannot do that. And also, I think there's an outrage right now, especially given the Harry's bombshell interview. People have seen the monarchy. They know what they're capable of and what the extreme lengths they are willing to go just to not ensure Harry's safety, his family's safety, and it speaks volumes. So I think there's an outrage, there's an uproar, because people just cannot stand the monarchy or the leftover royals anymore. And Queen Camilla also has been known to be the core center as to why there's a rift between Harry, William, and King Charles. Because at the end of the day, we know King Charles only cares about one person and one person only, and that is his own mistress, Queen Camilla. That is the only thing. He does not care about his son, his grandbabies. He does not want his sons to get along. You'd think as a father, like a good father, you'd want the first priority is to ensure that your family your son is safe, regardless of whatever rift is there or whatever differences. You have to ensure that your son is safe. That is a parent's first job, a parent's first priority. Also, you have to try and make sure that your kids get along with one another. But it's, King Charles just thrives seeing his two sons, the rift between his two sons. And also we know William and King Charles literally don't care about Harry. They sold him to the media. We've known that Harry is William's spare. They use Harry to cover up William, bad behavior. And we've also known King Charles threw Harry to the media so that in return he gets good press. People forget that, you literally married your mistress. We know you were a horrible father, you're a horrible husband, you were terrible to Princess Diana. We know you were jealous of Princess Diana. You could not stand the fact that that she was more popular than you, that she was the people's princess. King Charles has just always ever been jealous. So now there's an uproar in light of Harry's BBC interview. The world got to see that his father has the power to literally give him security, the security he needs, he deserves. But no, he's gone out of his way to make sure that is impossible and that is never ever going to happen. And that is just sad. So now to see Queen Camilla being trolled, that just speaks volume, because they were trolling her. People are having a field day, and trust me, personally, I'm just glad it's happening, because they are known to just spew lies. They leak lies to the media to attack Harry and Meghan. But it's time they have a taste of their own medicine. And when that happens, let me tell you something. When that happens, for me, it's a beautiful sight to see. So let me read some of the comments from that post. Like I said, I'm not going to read everything because it's nasty. You can check it out. So I'm just going to read a little bit of what I felt like, okay, this may work. So Skin Shoes says, she's deplorable. Her and Charles deserve each other. True, they really do, because you just look at them. They'll tell you everything you need to know. And then Jada says, the prestige and grace of the royal family died with the late Queen Elizabeth. Rest in peace. And then Florida Girl says, water or vodka? What do we think? Would she really be scrambling for a plastic water bottle that has been rolling around on the floor if it only had water? That is a good question. I mean, she is king. If she is queen, sorry. If she drops a plastic water bottle, you can just have it replaced with a new one. Why would you scramble to take the one that was rolling on the floor? That is why people keep saying they doubt it's water. They think it's alcohol in it. And actually, I'm actually believing that. I'm supporting that. And then Joe says, you really can't buy class, can you? Shaking my head. You cannot buy class, honey. You cannot. And then Orange is Black says, this is what you get when you marry a concubine. You can take a pig and dress it up, but it is still a pig. You guys are wild. And then Just a Girl from Canada says, just imagine if this was Megan. Thousands of articles will be just roaming around, like how she's so classless, or she's an alcoholic, it would be bad. If this was Megan, you guys know how this would have gone down. Let me not even just dive into that. And then Wild Knitter says, Queen Elizabeth was a class act who knew how to behave in public. To be fair, I don't think there were as many cameras around in her day to catch her unaware. And then Jan says, this is the queen. Those deranges deserve laughing emoji. Sure, you do. Like I said, you wear your bed, you might as well lie in it. And then Rudy says, classy to trashy. The monarchy died with Elizabeth. It sure did. Because just look at them. They're just terrible right now. Each and every one of them. And then Journalist says, after Queen Elizabeth, the monarchy went downhill very quickly. I completely agree. And then Lulu says, what they had versus what they got. So they had Queen Elizabeth, and now they have good old Camilla. And then Royal Parasite said, Queen Elizabeth always made sure that only in her palaces or country mansions she could get really, really drunk. But Camilla gets drunk everywhere she goes. So guys, I just wanted you to know, I just wanted you to see what's happening, that they are, their favorite is being trolled. And for me, I love it. Because they do that day in with Harry and Meghan. So let them have a taste of their own medicine. This time with social media, it's so hard to manipulate people. King Charles is known to be doing that. He used to do that back in the day. But right now, people see it for what it is. You cannot manipulate that. And that's one of the reasons why I love social media. So as always, let me know what you think about this entire video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this video. I'm Iraj. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.